What's up, guys? Hmm. Um. Here we go. Just changing the name of this real quick, guys. Um. There we go. We'll do that. Boom. Boom. Um. That's fine. That's the thumbnail's alright. Okay. Um. Okay. That looks good. Okay. Um. Hey, what's up, Daniel? How you doing, man? Just moving up my camera a little bit. Hopefully it looks good now. How you doing, Daniel? Um, if you guys are just joining in, welcome to the stream. Um, we are looking at our India series that we're currently doing on the channel. Um, better than yesterday. What about you? I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, I would say a little bit better than yesterday. Um, Probably gonna be hanging out with some of my friends later tonight. We're gonna watch the Knick game. I don't know if you watch NBA, but we're watching the New York Knicks game. It's actually a very big game. We're playing the Lakers, and they have LeBron. I don't know if he's playing though, but hopefully we could win. I live in New York, so I'm a big New York Knicks fan. Um, but yeah, we'll get into what's going on in our series now. Um, I think last episode or last stream too, I kind of showed you that we're taking over some more areas and kind of over here in Indonesia. And then I also showed you that we're taking some areas over in Oman, um, and stuff like that. Daniel said, "I like American football more." Yeah, I'm not a big football fan, but I do definitely enjoy it. I enjoy playing it way more than watching it. Um, but yeah, you're probably eager to see who's gonna be in the Super Bowl. Well, I don't really know. Is it gonna be the Super Bowl now, or is it gonna be they're just figuring out what teams are gonna be in it? Because I heard that the Ravens or the 49ers or the Chiefs might be in it. Um, Something like that. Um, I played it for 8 years. Oh shit. Yeah, it's cool, man. Would you play high school or something like that? All through high school, probably then. Middle school too, probably. Unless you play professional right now or something. But that'd be cool. But yeah, I'm not sure who is actually either in the Super Bowl or who's gonna make the Super Bowl, or if you, what do you think? Who do you think is gonna actually win the Super Bowl? If you wanna tell me who you think, because I don't really have any favorites with that stuff, but I do like the Ravens a little bit. I like their logo, so I think they'll win. But I know the Chiefs definitely they might win too. But I also heard that the Detroit Lions are actually they were in one of the games to get to the I don't know if it happened yet, but the Detroit Lions couldn't have made the Super Bowl or they did or something like that. And yeah, that's pretty crazy because I haven't heard anything about the Detroit Lions ever being good in American football. Um, oh, I played in Hungary. Okay, yeah, I forgot that you lived in Hungary or you still currently live. Um, we don't have school football played in the local team. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I didn't really know. I didn't really know like other countries were big into football. I thought it was just kind of an American thing. That's really cool. Unless you're talking about like soccer, football, we call it soccer, but yeah, that's actually really cool. Um, it seems that you did play American football, which is really cool in Hungary. Yeah, that's really interesting. Um, so yeah, we were clearing out areas in Oman. I already took this city over, but unfortunately, I had just one unit there, hoping they would survive if a rogue infantry took over the city, and they didn't, as you could see. But we're sending another unit there just to recapture it, and hopefully, no more insurgents pop out of that city. We have another unit just laying here in this city. Hopefully, no more will come to that. Have another. I have another unit supporting that unit here and coming to that city, so that'll help out with that. And then we have two units sitting in this city here that'll probably move out in the future. But it does actually seem Saudi Arabia is pushing into Oman or pushing into Yemen, which is pretty interesting. Let's check out their cities real quick because we might have to verse them in the future. Okay, they seem like not really an experienced player, and it seems that Turkey is actually closing in on them as well. So they shouldn't be much of a problem here in the future. This city is kind of built up, but yeah, it seems they're just kind of a new player. And the way I know that, I mean, he's only got like a army base and arms industry in this city. Only got an arms industry in this city. So, I mean, it's my guess is this guy's rank is gonna be level 10 or lower than that. Yeah, level 3. Okay, so I was right, but yeah. So we're gonna continue to push these areas over here in Yemen. Um, it's getting bigger here in Hungary. I started early when it was amateur, but it's more professional now. Top teams got salaries and are playing internationally. Wow. We have one stadium dedicated to American football. That's actually very cool. I would have never thought that it was that popular in other countries, let alone Hungary. That is really interesting, man. Definitely really cool, Daniel. Really cool story you got there. What position did you play, Daniel? Um, Over here, we are moving out our just an infantry unit that we had. I think you guys saw last time that we had pushed this area over here just so we could make, um, or just so we could capture province because it's giving us more rare materials. So we captured that, and we actually are. I don't know if this is currently Okay, that's if we want to demolish it. Yeah, so we have a local industry there, getting more out of the rare materials in that province, and then I just sent him around to conquer these areas near Myanmar just for some more money and manpower. But it actually seems like there is a unit right there. So maybe it's not a good idea to attack. Maybe we should save that unit, and we will actually send him to support something else over here. We will actually send him to go meet up with that unit in Medan. Oh, he still has to go through there. Okay, well, let's see if we can make him not go that way. Maybe send him. Well, we still have to go through that, so let me cancel that. We have to make him turn around so he doesn't interfere with that unit, and then we could send him hopefully down here without going into that province. So yeah, that works out. Daniel said, started as a guard and finished it as a tight end. I had to finish it because of surgery on my waist. Oh man, that sucks. Yeah, I had a few friends growing up who they were really, really good football players and they got injured, and it kind of made things a lot more difficult to get back out on the field and that stuff. So yeah, it's unfortunate, man. But yeah, it's really cool, man. Definitely a really cool story you got there. American football in Hungary. Never would have thought. Never would have thought. So yeah, we are moving this unit out of here now because I don't want that unit to potentially die against this unit that it spotted right here in Assam. And we don't really necessarily need more manpower and money. I think we're good because we already got a bunch more provinces under our occupation. So we'll just move him out, send him to go to this one to meet up with this unit here in Medan, and then eventually we'll move those two units out to probably conquer some of the rest of these provinces, maybe probably conquer this city right here. We also have a unit right here that there was actually, because I think I showed you guys that we were attacking this place in Indonesia, and what ended up happening is that it was like a very close battle between the unit that was there defending it and the unit that I sent attacking it. So I think it either died, but then the one that was there left, the defending infantry unit. We just sent another of our recon units to attack it, and it did take some more damage, but hopefully no more insurgents pop up, and we should be good in this city. But the chosen, or the rogue cities here, have conquered most of this kind of little island here in Indonesia, but we just have our unit laying there, and we'll probably send this unit up here once it meets up with the other one to attack the city of Metro and probably some of these provinces here. What's going on, Train Lover? How you doing, man? Sorry I'm late. No worries, man. I'm happy you're in the stream, man. Grim, look at provinces on North Uyghur. Okay. Okay, I see you. Yeah, you're pushing into Uyghur, which is good. You got that city, I believe. Yeah, you got Bayan there, which is good. There's another city here you should probably take over soon. And yeah, you're looking good, man. Yeah, nice job. Over here you are too. You're probably going to take over that city in the future. So yeah, nice job, man. I like what you're doing up there, Mongolia. Daniel said, I got 2 junior championships. Could be 3, but we got cheated out of our first junior championship and 4 times second place in Tier 1 league. Wow. Yeah, your team must have been really good, man. That's cool. Really cool, Daniel. Let's actually see what Daniel is doing. Of course, he is our country of Hindustan. Yeah, you're doing good, Daniel. You are pushing out some of your units here and conquering areas of Pakistan. You got some of these, whatchamacallit, cities occupied, and you got your infantry just standing there in them, which is good because you need that. You need those infantries there before it hits 35%. Then you can move them out. So that's good. good knowledge by Daniel and good knowledge of the game. You got a unit here attacking, it seems this unit, which is probably just Pakistan's infantry or something like that. Yeah. This one's full health, so I don't know how much that one is. Okay, yeah, it's about to die, so you'll have that city as well. And you also have just a unit kind of clearing out provinces here, so that's good. It seems, okay, I thought that was a different country I was at war with or something. But yeah, that is just a rogue provinces around here. And they actually captured this domed city. So yeah, that should be a big, whatchamacallit, a big, it should be your priority to get that city there, Daniel, because that's a domed city, which is really, really good. It's a very well defended domed complex cities. Train Liver said, I gave Korea to Japan because ... Yeah, man. Japan is a threat to be reckoned with. They are, I forgot what rank they are, but I think they're a lower rank. Yeah, rank 10, but they seem like they're going to be a good player in the future. So yeah, I guess we'll see how that goes on. But they looks like they did capture most of Korea here. What is this city right here? Or not city. What is this? Pixelcraft. Okay, rank 9. Yeah, I guarantee you then this Manchuria here, this country of Chukota, or however you say that, will go at war with Japan soon because they're so close to each other. They're also a similar rank. They seem very similar in skill. So they'll probably go to war with each other soon. Also, there's an infantry going to claim 2 to 3 big provinces in Serbia. So Serbia is over here, I believe. Yeah, I know that there's a big coalition coming out of Europe here. I think it's like Germany, Poland, France maybe, something like that. And they're probably going to make it out of Europe. So that'll be something we might have to go against in the future. Siberia, not Serbia. Oh. Siberia. Where is that? Oh, okay, it's up here. You said there's 2 to 3 big provinces. Okay, so let's check that out. Oh, yeah. Is this it? No, that's homeland provinces. Yeah, Siberia is a very, very large country. So it'll take a while for these big provinces to get captured eventually, just because they're so big. Yeah. Let's take a look at what we are currently doing. Oh yeah, I gotta tell you guys what I've been researching and stuff like that. So we'll take a look here. I'm currently researching the destroyer, and that'll actually be ready in about an hour. I don't know how long I'll stream for. I think this is going to be a little bit of a shorter stream, but I guess we'll see. Maybe we'll be around to see when this is researched, but as soon as that's ready, I will definitely start mobilizing our destroyers. And then I'm also researching, or I already researched actually, our mobile anti-air vehicle, which I think is very good. I don't know if it was Daniel who said it or someone else who said it, but I was talking about the mobile SAM launcher and how they're probably the best anti-air, but I didn't realize that they don't do any damage to helicopters. So factoring in that and then realizing that the mobile anti-air does damage against infantry, tanks, not a lot though. It's not like as good as like a tank destroyer, not nearly as good as a tank destroyer, but it still adds to damaging infantry, armored unit, and then of course its main thing is that it goes well against helicopters and your regular air superiority and anything in the skies like fighters and stuff like that. So mobile anti-air is very, very good. I'll probably push some of these out too in the future, and I'm also researching the reinforced airframe or reinforced armor. just to get more. I think it just gives more HP points, which is really good off rip. So we'll have that mobilizing with some of our units soon, and then we'll have our destroyers soon. So we'll start taking areas with that. It only has 14 provinces. Yeah. Grim, did you see the Japanese? I don't know how to say that. Alberstos, or I don't know what you're trying to say there. Ship that attacked a coastal Mongolian city that I messaged you about for help. No, I'm not 100% sure what you're talking about. An albatross ship. Is that like one of the things that you could? Is that like one of the whatchamacallit things? Let me check here. I guess it isn't because there's only the elite frigate. I see. Maybe he has something else that I don't know about. But no, I didn't see that he has albatross or something. Yeah, I'm not. I guess he has ships too. So you should definitely make a navy if you want to go. If you're gonna have to go against that basically in the future. But you do have a naval base level 2 here. Oh, it seems that it actually got attacked. So yeah, definitely try to defend these two cities as much as you can because whatchamacallit, you're kind of getting cornered with these two other countries. But hopefully, I would say your best case scenario is that Japan and Chokuta or whatever up here goes to war so that you have time to build up your navy. And then as soon as they're done with their war, it'll be perfect time for you to push out your navy and take advantage of whoever just won because they're probably weak because they just went at war with the other country. Basically, you'd third party them, if you know what that means. If you ever played games like a battle royale game or anything like that, you could take advantage of that in the future. If they do decide to go to war with each other, you should mobilize your naval bases and stuff like that. But yeah. Our friend Eskimo over here already has some destroyers that he's been mobilizing. So that is very good. He's mobilizing another right here. Does he have? Oh yeah, he's mobilizing another. That one's about to come out. So he has actually two cities that he's mobilizing. Excuse me. He has two cities that he is currently mobilizing destroyers in. Which is very, very good. Trainliver said playing split screen again. Yeah, that is pretty cool. If I was watching someone else stream this, I'd definitely do it split screen too, so I could see kind of what's going on and all that stuff. But yeah. But yeah, in terms of how the series is going, it's going very, very well. Of course, all of our members in our coalitions are doing their job. They're doing great. Daniel's doing great. Eskimo's doing great. Our friend Myanmar over here is doing good as well. I think that's Ariana, if I'm not mistaken. We are currently conquering some areas in Indonesia over here. Mongolia is doing his thing. It's pushing into Uyghur. He's got to defend his cities like we just talked about because Japan has a navy already. And yeah, and we're taking some areas over here as well. It's looking pretty good though, guys. Hopefully our units don't die over here too soon because we'll have our destroyers here pretty soon that we'll be able to mobilize out of our cities. And then it'll be all good. Daniel said 3 monitors for the win. You got 3 monitors? Yeah, I've always seen people like have like the 3 monitors and you could bring your mouse and drag it over to all different monitors, which is really cool. You also see people with the 3 monitors and it's like they're investing into stocks and they got like a million fucking charts. It's pretty cool, but Trainliver said Uyghur is kind of active. He attacked me the other day and just destroyed my Mug 23. I don't know what that is, but a new one is being built. Okay, so that might have been what that happened in that city then. Maybe he attacked that somehow. But yeah, I mean, he could be just AI, because as soon as a player goes inactive for a certain amount of time, which it seems he's been inactive the whole time basically, because he hasn't really put anything in the cities except for like arms industries. So it doesn't really matter if you're not putting anything else down. It's probably just AI, and the AI will move out and start attacking you. MiG 23. Oh yeah, you destroyed one of your planes. Yeah, I know that plane. Yeah, it's unfortunate then. Daniel said, I use one for con, one for YouTube / movies and other stuffs, and one for work. That sounds cool, man. Yeah. I wish I had that. I wish I had 3 monitors like that to do everything on. That'd be cool. I'm just currently recording on live streaming on my MacBook laptop. But I got a whole setup here. I do a bunch of stuff. I voice act and stuff like that too, so I have a mic and all types of stuff for that as well. Another thing we did here is we took over all of Sri Lanka, like I said last live stream. I might put a local industry down in this province that we know gives us more components. And actually, we just got a message from Mongolia. So let's check that out. Messages, Mongolia. I applied for the coalition. Yeah, no, I saw that, man. I saw that you applied for the coalition, but I can't have you in yet because it's full. But in the future, I could get you in if anything happens. If Daniel or Eskimo goes inactive or something like that, maybe I'll have you in. But so far, Daniel's doing great, and as well as Eskimo is doing really good too. So I guess we'll see what happens with that. I'm about to claim Uyghur City from Lanzhou, or however you say that. I believe that was up here. Yeah, so you better attack this one, yeah, because I could see you're going this way, so you could probably push into that pretty easily. He'll probably only have 1 or 2 infantry there, so as long as you bring like 3 or 4 infantry to take it out, you should be good. Or maybe have like one of your MiG 23s attack it, something like that. You should be good. For anyone just joining in, I'm currently live streaming, as you guys could see. We're live streaming our India series that we currently have going on the channel. So if you guys haven't already checked it out, definitely check it out, as well as check out some of my other past live streams if you want. Probably in about 20 minutes. All right, so 20 minutes, and then you'll have that captured. I'm not sure how much longer I'll be on for the live stream. This is kind of just going to be a little bit of a shorter stream just because I want to get this over with. Not over with, but of course I want to talk to you guys, but I'll get this done, and then I'll probably just make a video on for the India series right after this, which is what I usually do. And then in terms of a UK video, maybe I'll make one. I don't know about this weekend. Maybe one like you can expect a video Tuesday on the UK series, just because it's kind of slow of what's going on in that one right now. We're gonna probably win the game, but it's just gonna take a minute until we win it, because not a lot of people are like actually pushing the rest of the stuff we need to be pushing to win, to get the VP points. So there'll be a video in the, you could say, maybe a week or 2 until we get 2 weeks max until we get a UK video to end the series. Are you going to do a video after the stream? Yep. Doing an India series video where we will showcase everything we just talked about in the series. In terms of, as you can see, my resources here, we're low on supplies, so I need to get more supplies. We're low on rare materials, of course. I mean, this is the classic stuff you're usually low on in your games, so that makes sense. We do have some money, so we could buy some more stuff. Maybe we'll take a look at the market. It's probably not worth it to buy it right now. But this would be, how much is that? So if we gave 6K, we get 1,000 supplies, but At that point, we'd have 4,000 left. So I'm not too sure about that. Um, that's a pretty good components deal, but we don't need components. Let's take a look at rare materials. There we go. Yeah, this is just not worth it. A lot of these. The only one that's kind of worth it is this one, and at the end of the day, it's probably not. So yeah. I mean, we are making. Let's see how much money we're making, and then we can consider it. Okay, so we get 15,000 per day, 536 per hour. Okay, you know what? Maybe we'll do it. Maybe we'll actually buy that. Yeah, we'll go ahead and buy that. So now we got some more supplies we could use. So actually, we will use that right now. This is about to actually be done in like 15 minutes, so we'll probably actually see that in the stream. So that is good. So that air superiority fighter will be out, and then we will actually start to build 2 of these, 2 of our mobile anti-air, which would be good. So we'll have that pushing out thanks to the supplies we just bought. That'll be all good. Any new missions with me? Or not missions, any new... On every stream I'm in, there's like a 2-minute delay. 2-minute delay, yeah. Yeah, I don't know how to fix that. Maybe I could see if I could make the delay shorter. Maybe like 30 seconds or a minute or even less. Probably preferable to make the delay less than that. Should be good. For anyone tuning in right now, we're doing a live stream, of course, for our India series. So I'm showing you guys kind of what's going on for the next episode. As you guys can see, we're already conquering some areas in Indonesia. We finished up Sri Lanka, and we are actually researching a destroyer. So yeah, I usually do destroyers in most of my series, so we'll have that out pretty soon in around 41 minutes. I'm probably going to be a little bit of a shorter live stream, but I guess I'll see what's going on. But our destroyers will be ready soon, and as well as we already actually researched our mobile anti-air, and then we're researching the next upgrade for it, which gives us some more HP points, which is good. So we'll have that pretty soon. Hey, what's going on, Allie? If I'm saying that right. Saw your vids today. Keep going. Oh, thanks. I really appreciate that. Thank you. What's up, AJ? How's it going, man? Did you take all the rare materials? Yeah. Did I take... What do you mean? I mean, the only rare materials that I'm currently getting is from, like, my own cities and, like, one city, and then I have that province up here that we talked about. I didn't recently buy any. Only thing I bought just now is the supplies, so... If you use OBS or Streamlabs, you could set a delay. I think default is 1 minute, but probably YouTube put on delay on it too. Yeah, I'm on OBS, so yeah, I'll try to fix that. I'll try to make it probably as little as possible. So if YouTube is putting an extra delay on it, it'll be just 1 minute at most. Is this the tidal mode? Yeah, this is Rising Tides. Yeah, this is a pretty cool game mode, as you can see. Everything looks different. It's like the main basis of the locations of everything is the same, basically. Like Japan is kind of the same exact thing, as well as Korea. But like if you actually zoom in on what's going on in these places, like a lot of more stuff is different. Like this obviously doesn't look like China. There's like a big hole over here, and all these places are now like a coastal area. So everything's kind of different. Everything's kind of torn apart. In Rising Tide, you can especially see it over here in Europe. Parts of Europe are completely destroyed and stuff like that, so it makes it a little bit more interesting. There's a few more different countries too, like the alliance we are in right now is like India. We call it, what is the name of our coalition again? It is India's Warriors. Yep, that's what I named it. And I am this side of India, and then our friend Daniel up here is the northern side of India, and then we have a friend Eskimo Pop, is this west side of India as well. So yeah, so that's what we are currently doing in the series. I wish I had it 4 times. Yeah, I'm not the biggest 4 times fan. I've said this before. I'm not the biggest 4 times fan, but I do enjoy it. I prefer the 1 times. If there was ever a 2 to 3 times mode, though, I'd be playing that all day, because that would be probably my favorite. Also, last live stream, I believe we were talking about if there was ever like a 10 times or 20 times game mode, which is pretty. We were having a good time laughing about that. But if there actually was a 10 to 20 times game mode where, say, you get into a game immediately, right? And you play for the whole game, like the whole game is played in one actual real life day, that would be really cool. Where it's like, as long as you're active the whole day, you could probably win. That would be really interesting. Like 10 to 20 times. Daniel said 10 times, yeah. 12 hours until the MiG-23 is built. Okay, yeah. So you could use that pretty soon for your assault on your areas. Train lover. That sounds good. Chaotic, yes. Yeah, that would definitely be chaotic, but if there was a game mode that was that fast and you can get it done in one real life day, that would be really cool. But it would definitely be a lot, because you'd have to constantly check on your phone, because it'd probably take like 30 seconds for an aircraft to get from here to over here and attack something. AJ said, "What about 50 times?" I mean, yeah, that would be like the same thing. Like, it would be so quick to start researching everything you need. The game would be over in one day. you know, like the game would be over in one real life day, but in the actual game, it would probably be day like 60 or something already, which is crazy. But that would definitely be interesting. But I'm sure they'll do like a 2 to 3 times game mode in the future. If they don't, then they're just not taking advantage of what the people want. I mean, it's pretty clear that people would want something really, really fast, or something in between 1 to 4 times, just because 4 times could be a bit much, in my opinion. Just because it doesn't feel like 1 times where where you kind of have to go each day. You check in, in the current path you're taking on what to do. Whereas 4 times is a little bit too fast for me. But if it was really way, way faster, like 10 times we're talking about, I would like that. But I'm really looking for like a 2 times game mode. A 2 times game mode would be really, really fun. But yeah. Train Lover said, "How is Germany so strong?" Let's take a look at Germany. Because I know they are a strong player. They have 710 VP points. Now, the only reason why they probably have that much is because they took over a victory site. Like you could see, Myanmar is up here, but we only know he has 9 cities, but somehow he has 605 victory points. It's because he took over that victory site. That's why he is Germany is that powerful. And then also he has some cities that he's capturing on top of that, more than Myanmar. So that's why he is doing that good. And yeah, he's a rank 125. So yeah, of course he's gonna be doing pretty good. That'll be definitely a future threat for our coalition if they do take all of Europe and stuff like that, and then head down here or something like that. We would have to face them. We'll see how it goes. You never know with this game. Anything could happen. Things can fall through in coalitions. People can get angry at one another. Anything could happen in conflict of nations. So I guess we'll see. He probably has this victory site right here. Yeah, this is his. So yeah, and actually it's a fusion reactor, which gives him a lot more rare materials. So that is actually not good for us. He's going to be researching everything much, much quicker. There we go. The delay is just like 10 seconds now. Yay. Oh, really? Delay's good now? Yes, it would be. Yeah, 50 times game mode, if that's what you're talking about again. It would really be really, really cool. Definitely, AJ. 100%. Um, should we take a look at our UK game? Would you guys want to see that one? Or no? We have 2 infantry over here. Um, we might move them out. Thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. Oh, it seems that Saudi Arabia cut this off. That's actually not good. So we actually can't go this way without going in the water and then heading into this city. So he'll probably try to take over these 2 cities, Saudi Arabia. So we'll just leave this one to stay here, and hopefully not get attacked by insurgents or Saudi Arabia or anyone else. Because we already captured a bunch of good stuff. We don't really need more fuel and components anyways. So we'll just focus on the electronics. Of course, we already got supplies and rare materials right now. Daniel said 50 times could go with Flashpoint or smaller map. Fewer players, but stacked with action, and you could finish it in 2 to 3 hours. Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That would be really, really cool, Daniel. I would really like that. Train Lever said, congratulations on 422 subs. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. It's not a special number or anything like that, but I definitely appreciate you saying that. But that does mean we'll be at 500 pretty soon in the future, which that'll be definitely a big milestone. 500 subscribers would be really, really cool. AJ said, I started a game as South Africa, and I'm going up to Namibia right now. Yeah, South Africa is actually one of the better countries to be in the game, just because of its location. Let's take a look here. It's not going to be the same exact look as yours, because you're probably in a World War III game. You might be in the Rising Tides, I don't know, but it's just such a good location to start as a country, because you're down here, and no one's going to attack you, unless you're already at war with the countries that you're going to have to go north to push. No one's really going to attack you because you're kind of isolated from everything else. So all you got to do really is just mobilize and strengthen all these cities that you got, and then push north. And then you should do really well. South Africa is a very good country to play as. I'll probably do a future series on it. World War III game, yeah. What's up, Sharp Bunny? How you doing? I started as Mozambique. Yeah, Mozambique is, let's see where that is. It might not be in this. Okay, no, yeah, it is. So Mozambique is this area. It's actually near South Africa, which we were just talking about. Another good country to be at, just because it's in this kind of southern tip of Africa. So you're kind of isolated, except for the countries around you. So as long as you're either allied with them, or you know what you're doing and you're pushing one country after another, it's a good place to be. I would say South Africa, though, is probably one of the best countries to play as in the game. Definitely in the top 10, I would say, maybe even top 5. So yeah, it's definitely a fun country to play as. And yeah, Mozambique is a pretty fun one to play as too. And I noticed another thing too. In Rising Tides, they have this country of Madagascar. I don't think they have it in regular World War III as a country you could play as, but in this one it is. And we actually were talking about attacking Madagascar in the future, because they're quite close to us, and they're not really an experienced player. They're rank 8. I see that they're putting arms industries in their cities now. But they shouldn't be much of a threat. We should be able to attack them soon. And yeah, they are pretty close. And if we do attack them, And if we do completely wipe them out, I want to annex this city and kind of have this as like a second like whole area next to what we could do, so we could do our operations and probably conquer some of these areas in Africa. And I don't think this can get hit by naval units trying to attack it from the seas. And it's also in the center, which would be good. So if any of these get attacked, it'll still be we'll still have this annexed city to be able to defend from. So that'll be good to have. But I guess we'll see what happens later down in the series. That's definitely something that's on my mind. Hopefully no one else captures it, or a country that we don't want to mess with right now. Train Liver said I sent you a message. All right, I'll check it out in a second. Mozambique and Kenya are my allies. Oh, that's really good. Yeah, Mozambique and Kenya, which are two countries right next to you, are your allies. You'll definitely be very successful in that game, if not win the game. Sharp Bunny said, "What rank are you?" I believe I'm ranked like 44 right now. So yeah, I think I'm ranked 44. Also, if you guys want to join the Discord, it's in my channel description. Just go to my YouTube channel. You can click on it wherever you want right now. And then you could check in the channel description. And then there's a link you could copy and paste into your Discord. And then from that link, you'll get an invitation to join the Discord, where we do a bunch of stuff. I post Conflict of Nations news. We also show off each other's player profiles, so you guys can take a screenshot of what rank you are, what KD ratio you have, and then post it in there. And then we also are able to join up games. If you guys want to join up games together, so you could strategize and just join up games together so you could have a better chance at winning. We also have some channels for that too. So yeah, so that's what we do on the Discord. AJ is rank 11. Okay, so you seem pretty new, AJ. As long as you watch all the stuff you need to watch on getting better, and you have your own strategies for what you need to do. I mean, you're already, going as South Africa and joining up into a coalition with guys around you, so that's already good. You're gonna already be bound to have a successful game with that. So yeah, that's good, AJ. Sharp Bunny, me too. So you're rank 11 too. Okay, so we got some newcomers. I mean, you're not like really, really new, but you guys are fairly new. So I also have some videos that you guys might want to check out on the channel. I got some pretty informative videos. I'm also making some more new informative videos in the future about like things to do early game, which I know you guys would like a video on that, and how to get the most resources and what to be researching. So I'll make a video on that in the future. I've been playing since 2022, and you're only rank 11? You're just not getting games that much, AJ? Train Liver said I'm ranked 5 because I haven't won yet. I don't know how much XP you get from winning, but you might get like a rank or two at what you are right now. But you'll get higher ranks from just playing more and more games and researching. Like the most XP you get is when you build stuff and when you research stuff and when you mobilize units. Like that's how you get XP. And also when you attack other infantry and kill them and stuff like that and defeat them, that's how you get XP too. So the more games you just generally do good in, the higher rank you'll get. Sharp Bunny said, I just started. Yeah, seems like it. But that's good. That's good. You're already, if you just started and you're rank 11, that's pretty good. I would say just make use of all the videos I have on my channel and go check them out if you haven't already. I give some tips and tricks on there. AJ said, I had a separate account and it is at 22. Okay, so that makes sense, yeah. So you probably don't have access to that account anymore or something, AJ, or just you don't want to play on it for whatever reason, I assume. But yeah, that makes sense. If you've been playing that long and then only rank 11, that means you only did probably a few games for the past 2 years. But that makes more sense, AJ. I don't have access. Yeah, that's what I figured happened for you. It's unfortunate though, but hey, you're already rank 11, and I'm sure you've been only recently playing, so that's good. Got a new account, a fresh start, and you already have all that knowledge, so keep on going and you'll do great. Oh yeah, so we just got, as I saw in the in-game events here, we just got our another of our fighters here mobilized. So we will actually send that to patrol on. We'll send it to patrol on this city right here. So he's just patrolling that. I think we have now a fighter patrolling each of our coastal cities, which is good to have. And then now we are. You could already see my supplies went down and stuff like that, as well as my components, because we are currently making now our mobile anti-air. We're going to make 2 of those and probably have them push out with 2 units in the future, which would be good. And we also are researching, of course, our reinforced armor for the mobile anti-air. And then in 22 minutes, we'll have our destroyer. Sharp Bunny said, what do you normally do when you just start a game? That's an in-depth question, because every game is different. But generally, when you get into a game, there are usually some AI countries around you could immediately capture, and you should capture. So to give an example, I guess we can go into a different game real quick. Maybe we'll go in this game. Train Lover said, Grim, have you seen my message? No, I haven't seen your message yet. If you just sent one, I'll check it out though in a second. Just going into this game, I'm about to win pretty soon. But say if you spawn in, right, and you're doing a new game and you're New York or something, just for an example, and then you have a country, or not a country, a state or whatever it is right next to you that is only, like, you go to it and it says it's not a player and it's only one city that they have, then that means you should take it over, because you want to take as much cities as you can over that are not actual players, because you don't want to declare war with players if you're not ready for it. So take advantage of the countries or states that are near you that are AI controlled and not an actual player, and then always build in your cities. I recommend army bases, arms industries. If you have a coastal city, if you have a lot of coastal cities, definitely do a navy. So that means making your naval bases, and research infantry. You definitely want to research infantry. I usually use motorized for most of my games. Usually a tank destroyer or an armored fighting vehicle is recommended too. And then that third slot, you could do something like a support unit, or just have like a strong air force. But generally in your games, you do infantry, some type of armored or support unit, and then have your navy. And then you could do maybe an air force or something like that, or even missiles later down the line. As well as the officers are really good to have on top of the units that you already created, just because they make everything else you have stronger. Like, for example, if I have a tank commander with my tank unit with a bunch of tanks and infantry and whatever, it's going to make it a lot more stronger. And then, if you have Security Council, definitely make use of these things you could be researching, because they're really good with the Security Council if you do have it. So yeah, that's the answer to your question. It's a long answer to your question, and I can't, it's such a big question to ask for this game, because there's so many strategies and everything's situational with your game. So, but I hope I covered that pretty well for you. So yeah, we'll check out your message now, Train Lover, in the other game. So we'll go here. Diplomacy, Mongolia. Have you seen my channel yet? No, I haven't checked out your channel yet. Every time you mention it to me, I forget about it, and then I realize that I forgot about it. So yeah, I'll check that out in the future. Train Lover. I think it was just your name, right? It's just from it's Train Lover 76. If I were to go to it right now, I'll check it out if you do make Conflict of Nations content. So if you do make Conflict of Nations content, I'll definitely check it out. I was thinking of doing a shorter stream, but a lot of you guys are watching and commenting in the live chat, so I'll continue it. Thank you guys for coming out to see the stream. I really appreciate it. I posted a Mongolian video the other day. Okay, so yeah, we'll definitely check that out then. Let's look up Train Lover. What is it? 76. Take a look at that. There he is. Oh yeah, you got a whatchamacallit video. Actually, we'll check this out. This is when you were at war with me. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's cool. I like how you're posting some Conflict of Nations stuff. I enjoy that. Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. I like to see that, Train Lover. Let's see how much longer it'll take until our destroyer is ready to be done. Okay, so 17 minutes until it will be completed. And then we're already at 13% for our reinforced armor for our mobile anti-air. This unit is about to attack the city that we recently had, but it turns over to a rogue state. So he will be there in around an hour. Hopefully we'll recapture that city. And then we just have some units here chilling in the cities, which is good. Train Lover said, I've been feeling poorly all day. Why is that, man? You doing all right? You sick or something? What's going on? What's up, Martin? How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. I appreciate you coming out. What do you think about the new Elite Special Force, the Commando one? That's a good question. I don't know if I've seen that. Have I even... Is that in something like you could research with the seasons that you need? Oh, probably is not. Oh, wait. No, this is it. Yeah, you're right. I've heard about it. Now that I see it, I've heard about this. Let's take a look let's take a look at this unit here. Operating in the shadows and rarely acknowledged by other governments, these covert operatives excel in warfare with minimal resources. Skilled in hit-and-run tactics, they gather vital intelligence of the enemy. This looks very, very cool. Okay, so they're a stealth unit. There's a limited mobilization of them, which is good to know. They could airlift. Okay, they cannot conquer, which is unfortunate. They could scout. Yeah. I'm streaming.
Watching the game tonight?
Yeah. Yeah, so sorry about that, guys. This commando unit, yeah. Let's see, because I want to see how much damage they do and stuff like that. So let's take a look. Okay, so they cost around, this is the level 2. They require a mercenary outpost to make. Okay, so you could actually make them with mercenaries. Okay, so 5 attack against infantry, 4 against armored units. They have 10 defense against infantry and 8 against armored units. And they also actually defend against aircraft. They have really, really good defenses in mountains and forest and jungle. Wow. And they have 20 hit points. Yeah, they seem very, very good. Yeah, I didn't know about these guys. Or I was aware of them, but I wasn't aware of how good they were. So that is really, really cool. Yeah, they're very, very strong. If you have them defending in areas like, say, you're Siberia, Russia, and like you have a lot of mountainous terrain, and you just have these guys chilling, defending in, you could even have one. I mean, that's really OP. That's really good. If you have these guys just defending in the mountains or the forest or in the jungle or something like that, these guys will be very, very good. Now, they do require a mercenary outpost level 2 to make, and you have to, of course, research them as well. They cost, oh, I didn't see that, 7,500 money to make it, as well as, you know, the usual stuff, components and electronics. So yeah, they are costly, but they are very, very good. So yeah, thank you for showing me that, Martin. These guys are very, very strong. If you're able to make them, and of course, if they would be good for your game that you're in, like I said, if you need the jungle and stuff like that, or if you need, you know, them to defend the mountains or the jungle, very, very good. Train Lover said, I don't know, I've just had a headache and I felt sick every day now and then. It sucks, man. I hope I hope you feel better, man. I'm trying them out when I start a new game. Yeah, I might try that out this game, or if not, I might try it out for the next game. So yeah, definitely pretty interesting. Pretty interesting unit. Daniel said, I'm off for the night, already past midnight here. Good night and have fun, everyone. Thanks for coming out, Daniel. I really appreciate you coming out and supporting the stream. And have a good night, man. Really appreciate you coming out here. If any new people are joining the live stream now, I'm just showing off, of course, as you guys saw in the title, our India series, as well as our UK series, if we do show it later. But currently what we're doing, I'll do a little rerun and kind of show what's kind of going on. We are currently researching our destroyer. That'll be out in actually 10 minutes. And then we also are researching, or we already have researched, our mobile anti-air. And then we're getting the next upgrade for it, which gives us more HP points. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on in our series here. This city, we are making use of a naval base level 3. We already have it there. So as soon as that is researched, our destroyers, we will mobilize some destroyers out of there, and that'll be good to go. And then we also are conquering some areas in Indonesia over here. We have a unit right here just chilling in the city. And then we have a unit up here, and then we have a unit that is about to meet up with that unit, so therefore it could push out much easier and attack what it needs to do. And then of course we have our assault in Oman and Yemen. We have a unit just about to recapture this city pretty soon, in about an hour. And then we have 2 units chilling in these cities that we just captured. They're going to wait there until the morale gets up to 35%. Almost at Lanzhou now. Let's check out that. So yeah, so you're about to be there in a quick second. Martin said, what game mode is this? This is Rising Tides. Yeah. So it's basically World War III, but everything looks a bit different. And there also are these things in the game called victory sites. And a bunch of things could be built there. But the main thing of why they're so important, these victory sites, is because they actually give you 500 victory points. So if you do end up having these, and you're in a coalition, and like say a bunch of your, you know, players in your coalition have them, you could win the game very easily, because 500 victory points is a lot. Like it's like 6 or 7 victory points to have one city occupied, right? 500 is a lot for especially a province, and it gives you more production for whatever it is. Like this is a marine research facility, and it gives you a flat resource bonus of 1,000 plus rare materials, which is really, really good. So yeah. So yeah, that's basically Rising Tides, and of course everything looks a bit different. I'll give you an example. Like America right here is like shattered into pieces, and like you can see, like this is the First Nations now. This is the United States. That I guess is here. So everything is kind of different, and everything looks like it was kind of broken into parts. Like there was a big, I guess, nuclear conflict or something. But yeah, that's Rising Tides for you. It's definitely a really fun game mode. I'm definitely enjoying this series so far. But yeah. Martin said, seems fun. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Definitely enjoy it. Definitely enjoying the series so far. We will check research. Okay, so 8 more minutes until we get our destroyers. And then we'll start pushing them out of our city. I'm also making a local industry in this province. And I actually see this before, that we actually have a province of our own already that is producing supplies. So I put a local industry there just so we can get more out of it. And I might make one in the city that we also captured that is producing some more components. But yeah, that is what is going on for our series right now. If you guys have any questions, I'll answer them, of course. Martin said, what is your favorite country to play within Rising Tides? I haven't played much Rising Tides. Maybe only play like a handful of games, but I definitely do enjoy it. If I was to just take a look right now and see what is one of the better countries to play as in Rising Tides, personally, it seems that Turkey would be very good, just because there's a lot of countries over here and there's a lot over here, but they're kind of in the middle. So as long as you don't get attacked, you should be good to defend your country well and start mobilizing and researching what you need to do. So I would say Turkey. I would say South Africa. We just talked about that. I would say something like, of course, it all depends if you're in a coalition with other people. So, for example, if you're the United States here, which is just this part in this game, and you were in a coalition with the Republic of Texas and the First Nations, I mean, you're going to do pretty good. As long as everyone's active and they are good players, you're going to probably do very well. But yeah, just off rip, Canada looks like a great country to play as too. Is Alaska its own country? It doesn't seem like it. It seems just like a province or something. But I would say, yeah, Canada is a great country to play as. This one is too. I think this is a country. And it's kind of just like in the middle of nowhere. That's why it's very good. It's right above Canada. Quebec is also good to play as. Is Greenland another? Yeah, Greenland is another city. So yeah, I would say this country of Nunavut, or however you say that, Greenland. Maybe even Norway and Sweden is good to play as too. And the ones I mentioned before, which were like South Africa. I just got to drag over here. South Africa. Stuff like Madagascar could be good too. Um, AJ said, "What is your rank?" I think I'm rank 44 right now. Um, Train Lover said, "Also, thanks to you, I found out how to go to multiple areas with one infantry." Yeah, you found out about waypointing, it seems like. So yeah, definitely make use of that. Waypointing is very, very good. Um, Eskimo Pop said, "We are doing well." How's it going, Eskimo Pop? Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, and we're doing very, very good. I see that you're pushing out your destroyer. I think you're about to have one ready in an hour. Yep. And yeah, you're pushing out your destroyers. You're taking over these lands. I also started taking over some lands near it as well. I conquered these two countries, or not countries, cities in here, and I believe it's Yemen or Oman. It's Yemen. And then I had this country, or not this country, I had this city conquered as well, but I'm just sending a unit there to recapture it because there was a rogue infantry that popped up there. So thanks, Grim. Thank you, man. Thank you for coming out. I'm fighting a unit for 58 minutes. Okay. Martin said, "I'm gonna try Rising Tides. After I finish my game, I usually play 4 times World War 3. Yeah, I played 4 times. It's not the biggest, like, I don't really enjoy it as much as 1 times. But yeah, 4 times. If you love that, man, then keep going at it. But definitely consider doing Rising Tides. Out of all the 1 times, it's probably now one of my favorites. But I really like Pacific Theater. If you guys haven't had the chance to play Pacific Theater yet, that is one of my favorites as well. And classic World War III or Flashpoint is always good. I actually have a video of the top 5 Conflict of Nations game modes on my channel if you guys want to check that out too. Trailer said, "In your video, please include me claiming Uyghur." Yeah, I'll show that. Eskimo Pop said, "Yeah, Yemen sent some of their troops to Israel." Oh, okay. I don't know why he would do that. It's kind of far. But I guess he was trying to conquer that, like a last minute thing. But it seems Turkey already conquered a bunch of those cities. So I guess that is what's going on. And another thing, Eskimo Pop, that I see has happened is that Saudi Arabia started pushing, and actually it's not good for me because they've kind of cut off these provinces. I would have to make war with them now if I wanted to cut through these provinces, but I'd have to go around now and go through this city if I were to capture this city and this one, which are the 2 cities left in Yemen that I would need to capture. So yeah, they kind of went around where I was probably going to go in the future. So we might be at war with Saudi Arabia in the future, Eskimo. But yeah. Train Lover said, day 6 already. It only seems yesterday since it was day 3. Yeah, right? These games go by fast. That's why I'm not the biggest fan of 4 times. I feel like it's too fast. If there was a 2 times game mode, I'd love it though. But 1 times is really, in my opinion, where it's at because it just goes at a good pace. Martin said, "I need to go, man. I'll definitely come back sometime." Yeah, man. I appreciate you coming out to the stream, and I hope you come back next time and say what's up. But yeah, definitely appreciate you coming out, Martin. Thanks for looking at the stream. Our destroyer will probably be researched pretty soon. Oh yeah, around 10 seconds actually now until it's done. So then we will start mobilizing it. So it's actually perfect timing. So there we go. Probably just has to load in now. Yep, there it is. Research has been completed for our destroyer. So now we'll go to this city and we will start mobilizing it. So we don't have the current needed amount of supply or components here. So we'll have to wait until that starts going. But we only need 500 more. So probably in the next, I don't know, maybe a few hours, it will start to become mobilized. And then we'll just have to wait until it's ready. And it'll probably take like a full day until the destroyer is out. So probably by next episode, we will have our destroyers ready to go. But yeah. But yeah, honestly, on that note, I'll probably end stream. I appreciate you guys coming out to the stream as always. If you guys are new to the channel, definitely subscribe. I have a bunch of more Conflict of Nations stuff on my channel, so definitely check that out if you guys want to see. And then, of course, if you haven't been watching our India or United Kingdom series, definitely check that out as well. But I appreciate you guys coming out to the stream and watching. Definitely appreciate you guys. Last thing, Train Lover said, Grim, if you're failing, play some music. It motivates me, especially that I could do it. Yeah, music always gets me in that mode. So yeah, maybe I should put some music on the next stream. But that's a good idea. Maybe I'll have some music for next stream. But I guess we'll see. But thank you guys for coming out. I really appreciate you guys watching the stream. But yeah, guys, Grim out.